So let me get something straight. We will have one life, one singular life. We are alive right now, all the time, in every second, in every moment. There's never a moment that we're not alive. We are living, we are breathing. With that being said, that means that we have the ability to change. We have the ability to evolve. We have the ability to grow. But so many people are stuck in a stalemate position. Why? It's something internal. It's something internal that has been conditioned from other people and their own set belief and standards for what they think that their worth and their value that they hold themselves to themselves. If you can change what is going on in here, which every single person can, doesn't matter what circumstance or what situation life will throw at them or what position they are placed in, you can always change what goes on up here. And if you can change what goes on up here and you can expand your mindset to open up a new perspective on life and your current situation, everything will change. That is where life starts to move fast. And then you start to realize, holy fucking shit, we are all alive. We are all going to die one day. People can be religious. People can believe in other stuff after life. That's fine. That's great. That's cool. But the one thing that they cannot take for granted is their actual understanding of realism and life in itself right now. If you take for granted life and presence right now, how can you ever truly experience it? Life is always a happening. It's always now. It's not tomorrow. It's not yesterday. It's not in 10 seconds. It's not in 25 seconds. It's not in 6 hours. It's not when you see your friend. It is now. If you cannot cherish and enjoy this present moment and experience it as what it is, you can never do it ever again in your life. There will be moments where you are forced to experience life in itself. Say, for example, when you were younger. When you were younger, you had less conditioning from other people and your own set beliefs within yourself, and we were more pure beings and pure energy essences. And because we were this when we were younger and we didn't have the adaptability to be able to create excuses for ourselves and let our mind control us, we had beautiful experiences. I bet when you were a kid, there was moments in your life that felt so joy-filled and so amazing and so beautiful. All it was a lack of understanding of what the real life world is, and other people and negativity that gets to you, that holds you back, that makes you create different beliefs within yourself. If you can change what goes on up here, you can change the way that you look at your life. If you can change the way that you look at your life, then you can understand how to be grateful and understand what you can truly count as a blessing. Because every single day that we wake up, we should be grateful that we have another day that we can conquer and another day that we can make and experience for ourselves and do our part as human beings. Because we only get, let's just say, if you're extremely lucky, you only get 100 years of your life. And by the time, let's say you reach 10, is when you're like, okay, let's just say people at the age of 10, they contemplate death, they contemplate that they only have one life when you're 10 years old, which is still young. You take out all the other factors that you sleep, eating food, drinking water, working, doing stuff that you don't necessarily want to be doing for your own life as a human being. Because we're in a hierarchy, we're in a construct, we're in society. If you take out all these factors, let's just say you have if you're lucky, 25 years of experience for yourself as a human, which is probably on the fucking high side. It makes life so much more easier if you can just appreciate the present moment, be grateful for being alive every single day, understand your place in this earth, understand that 100 years on the grand scheme of things in the whole universe is the tiniest little bit of a speck of the whole time frame that man has constructed anyways, compared to the whole grand scheme of the universe. Think about 75 years compared to 5 billion years that the sun takes to evolve. We have fuck all time. but we take it all for granted. Think about this, right? If you look outside, you see insects, you see animals, right? Do you think that they contemplate death? Or do you think that what they're doing is they're just living and experiencing their life as they should? Probably it's fucking second side, unless there's some fucking Albert Einstein bug. I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is we only have a limited amount of time. But yes, our life is the longest period of what we can ever experience in our life. And if we continually take it for granted, then you'll never be able to experience life as what it is. Because life is beautiful if you can make it beautiful. But it all starts in here. Start taking nothing for granted. Start being grateful for your experience and your presence. Look at all the positive things in your life. Never allow yourself to compare yourself from you as a human being to another human being, because we're all equal. We all have a beating heart. Okay? We all have a beating heart. We all have a mind. We all have eyes. We all have a mouth, hopefully. And guess what? This is if we're lucky. You know, there are humans out there that are born with maybe one eye. Or there are humans that are born deaf. They never get to experience the sounds of the universe. They never get to... Some people are born blind. But here we are fucking caring about what fucking Kim Kardashian's fucking putting on her nails, right? Or all we care about is what fucking Kanye West is fucking doing, when life is right in front of us. Cherish the present moment. Never take it for granted. Don't chase happiness. Happiness, this is the secret to life. Happiness is a side effect to you living and experiencing your life as you should. You shouldn't go out of your way to seek happiness, because it's not right. People say do what makes you happy. I say do what makes you feel fulfilled. Do what makes your heart go, fuck yeah, I did that. Or I helped these people. Because happiness and being proud and that sense of feeling that you're doing good for the world, I feel like trumps happiness. Happiness, I feel like, is something that you feel on a roller coaster when you're going down. That thrill, that crazy excitement. I think that in itself shouldn't be chased. I think what should be chased is what you as an individual believe that is best for yourself, that goes on in your mind, that aligns with your values and your own purpose. Because guess what? My creativity and my ideas that goes on in my mind could be completely different to what goes on in your mind. Does that mean that there's any difference? Does not mean that there's any difference at all. It means that we are equal as in human beings that have different belief points and different perspectives, which is great. I love that. That is awesome. But you have to do it for yourself. That's it. You can't be out here impressing people that don't care about you. Everything gets changed internally. Remember that.